JoJo Siwa told Cosmopolitan that she plans to have triplets over the next few years.
What's the end goal for you? What's the end route? What's the end picture?
My babies. I cannot wait to have kids. People ask me why I do this, and it's one day I want to have a great little family. I got my 3 kids' names picked out: Freddie, Eddie, and Teddie.
No way.
Freddie, Eddie, and Teddie. Yeah.
JoJo Siwa just dropped the wildest bombshell ever, and it's got everyone shook. She's not just planning on having a baby, she wants triplets from 3 different surrogates. Like, girl, what? Is this for real, or is she just trying to break the internet? JoJo is not playing around, loves. She is out here talking about having 3 babies from the same batch of eggs, but born separately. Can you even? And get this, she's already picked out the names: Freddie, Eddie, and Teddie. No joke, she is dead serious about these names, but hold up. Not everyone is feeling the love for JoJo's baby fever. Some fans are all like, "Yes, queen," while others are like, "Girl, you've lost it." People are freaking out, calling it crazy, and saying she's just doing it for attention. Drama alert! Is JoJo ready to be a mom, or is this just another crazy, wild stunt? Stick around, cause we're spilling the tea on all this triplet drama. All right, loves, let's dive into JoJo's whirlwind triplet master plan, because girl, it is next level crazy. So here's the tea. JoJo is not just talking about having 1 baby, she's going all out with 3. JoJo's got this whole science experiment vibe going on.
This is a fun story. No one's ever heard this one before. Because I'm gay as shit and I have to plan a pregnancy much different than a straight person, I actually want to take 3 eggs, fertilize 3 eggs, and have 3 surrogates. So technically they'll all be the same batch, but they would all be born separately.
Y'all, she is treating babies like they're a batch of cookies or something. But for real, her plan is to have these triplets born on different days. Can you even imagine? And get this, she's already picked out the names: Freddie, Eddie, and Teddie. No joke. JoJo is so set on these names that she said she is willing to even go as far as divorcing her partner if they don't like those names.
You and your wife are ready to have children, but she confesses that she hates the baby names you picked out for them: Freddie, Eddie, and Teddie. How would you respond? I would break up with her. Divorce. And that is something that I talk about very early on with partners. I'm like, just so you know, there are 3 children, and their names are Freddie, Eddie, and Teddie. I will have as many more as you want, however many more, but Fett is coming, and they will be here in 3 years, whether you like it or not. Those are my nuggets, and no one comes before my nuggets.
Now, you might be wondering why JoJo's going this route. Well, she spilled the tea on that too, saying that she has to do things differently compared to a straight person in her shoes, but this whole thing gets even crazier. JoJo's already got a sperm donor lined up. Like, she is not playing around. And if that wasn't enough, she's got tattoos for these future babies. Y'all, JoJo is not just dreaming about this, she has got a whole timeline planned out. She wants these triplets in about 3 years. And for those who might be thinking that there's no way JoJo is ready for the responsibilities that come with having a child, let alone triplets, JoJo said that she's been ready for this for a long, long time. But for real, can we talk about how extra this whole plan is? Like, JoJo is out here planning triplets with different birthdays, and they're all from the same batch of eggs? It's like she's trying to confuse everyone on purpose. And let's not forget about those names: Freddie, Eddie, and Teddie. It's like she's naming a boy band from the 90s or something. But JoJo is dead serious about them. She is ready to throw hands if anyone tries to change her mind. The whole thing is wild from start to finish. Loves, JoJo is really out here trying to redefine what it means to have triplets. It's like she saw the regular way of having babies and was like, nah, too boring, let's spice it up. But you know what? That's JoJo for you. Always doing the most, always keeping us on our toes. Whether it's rainbow everything or this crazy baby plan, she never does anything by halves. Is JoJo's triplet master plan the coolest thing ever, or has she finally lost it? Either way, you gotta admit, it's gonna be interesting to see how this all plays out. Now, we need to talk about JoJo's journey from sparkly bows to baby bottles. Like, how did we get here? One minute she's on Dance Moms, and the next she's planning a whole family? Girl, slow down. Let's rewind the clock, loves. JoJo has been in the spotlight since forever, but did you know that she's been thinking about being a mom since she was practically a baby herself? No joke, JoJo said she has had this big maternal instinct since she was literally 12. Can you even? Most of us were still playing with dolls at that age. But hold up, it gets wilder. JoJo is not just daydreaming about babies, she's got it all planned out, down to the tattoos. Yep, you heard that right. Our girl's got ink for the kids that don't even exist yet. She spilled the tea saying she even has 2 tattoos dedicated to them. One is dedicated to her baby girl one day. Her name is Freddie. The other is dedicated to her twin boys, Eddie and Teddie. Talk about commitment. Most people her age are worried about their next TikTok, but JoJo is out here securing DNA for her future kids.
Freddie, Eddie, and Teddie.
Yeah.
I got 3 tattoos dedicated to them somewhere on my arm over here. They're like tucked in there. Yep, got a sperm donor lined up and all. We're ready.
Really?
We just gotta be patient. I got a couple years, but.
Now, you might be thinking, but what about her career? Well, JoJo's got that covered too. She's all about the Super Bowl life before baby life. She straight up said she wanted to retire and have babies after performing at the Super Bowl. Talk about goals, but here's the tea. JoJo previously admitted that she was not quite ready to swap her wild outfits for mom jeans just yet. A while back, she admitted she's not fully ready for the change, but she said she was very nearly ready. And to JoJo, I have to say, girl, take your time. There is no rush to grow up so fast. Y'all, it doesn't take a genius to know that triplets is such a big deal, especially in a relationship, but JoJo revealed that she was not looking for just any partner. She wants someone who's ready to be a parent and have kids. Talk about high standards. Most people are happy if their date shows up on time, but JoJo's out here with a whole checklist. Now, obviously, with such piping hot tea and everyone losing their minds over JoJo's triplet bombshell, the internet was on fire, with fans and haters going at it like crazy. Some people are all here for JoJo's baby dreams while others are straight up calling her out. It's a whole mess and we're here for it. Let's talk about JoJo's ride or dies first. These fans are so here for her triplet plan, they're practically throwing a virtual baby shower already. However, these fans happen to be in the extreme minority because not everyone was really thrilled by JoJo's announcement. Just take a look at some of the wild reactions. JoJo, have you learned nothing? Sorry, I had to. Freddie, Eddie, and Teddie in different surrogates at the same time is out of control. She is totally going to be using her kids like props, isn't she? I don't know much about her, but my impression is that she was basically raised as her parents' prop, right? I hope she doesn't repeat a cycle of abuse, but she is young enough not to have had much time and life experience to be able to deeply reflect on her own childhood that much so far. It sounds very messy, and at this point, I think I already know more than I want to know. Multiples for no good reason? Like, why? Also, like, who is taking care of these hypothetical babies? 1 baby is hard enough, 3 is a whole different ballgame. Intentionally trying for triplets at all is crazy. It is so hard. You won't even get to enjoy their babyhood because you'll be so overwhelmed, unless I guess you're also planning to hire 3 nannies, but again, why? You'd have like no time to bond with any of them. Babies aren't dolls.
I read that you named your kids Eddie, Teddie, and Freddie.
Yes.
Where did you get those names from? How did you have those names in your back pocket?
Honestly, so Freddie, I've always wanted to name my baby girl Freddie. And then one day I was just joking around and I was like, oh my God, Freddie, Eddie, and Teddie. Wait, it works. So we got Freddie. Somebody brought up to me like, hey, what if your kids hate their rhyming names? So I was like, valid. I need to make sure they got good middle names. So we have Freddie J, Eddie Anthony, and Teddie Tyler. After my mom, dad, and best friend.
Y'all, we have seen the chaos JoJo's triplet talk stirred up, but let's get real for a sec. What is really going on in that glittery brain of hers? Is our girl JoJo playing 4D chess while we're all stuck on checkers? It's no secret that as of late, JoJo's been about that shock factor life, right? But this triplet bombshell, it is next level even for her. Some people are saying she's just doing it for the clicks, and honestly, they might be onto something. Think about it. JoJo's been in the spotlight since forever, but she's not a little kid anymore. She's got to keep those eyes on her somehow, and what better way than dropping the craziest baby news ever. But here's the thing, y'all. JoJo is not just any celeb. She has somehow made herself the queen of bold and outrageous. Remember when she first came out, or when she ditched the bow to be a more mature version of herself? Girl is always doing the most. So you might be forgiven if you're of the opinion that this triplet talk is just JoJo being JoJo, you know? And let's be real, it's working. We're all talking about her, aren't we? JoJo has got us wrapped around her sparkly little finger. She drops this wild baby bomb and boom, she is trending everywhere. Coincidence? I think not. Now you have to wonder, what is all of this doing to JoJo's image? Some people are loving it, thinking she's just being her crazy self, while others, not so much. They're calling her extremely irresponsible and saying she's lost it. Whether JoJo is serious about these triplets or not, she's got us all talking, and in the celeb world, that's gold. JoJo is playing the game and she's playing it hard. But is it worth it? Sure, she's got all eyes on her, but at what cost? Some fans are loving it, but others are side-eyeing her hard. It's like, is JoJo really ready to risk it all for a few headlines? And let's not forget, JoJo is still young. She's out here planning triplets while most of us are just trying to figure out our weekend plans. Is this really about babies, or is it about keeping her name in the lights? Either way, JoJo's proving one thing for sure, she knows how to keep us all guessing. Triplets or no triplets, our girl is not fading into the background anytime soon. She's got that spotlight and she's holding on to it. Now, let's be real, JoJo's facing some major challenges if she does go through with this. 3 babies at once, that is no joke. And don't forget, she is still young and living that celeb life, and she's not doing a good job at that right now. We will all have to wait and see how this plays out in the long run, if it's all for show or if she is serious. Now, don't forget to go and check out my previous video to ensure that you are all up to date with all the latest tea. Till next time, bye love!